PlayStation 4. Let's get it going. Alright, so I already did that.
If Father hid the key for me to find, then this means nobody has been able to enter this room since his death.
Okay.
I need to find what Father hid here.
Oh, okay. It didn't save where I did that thing?
I beg you to reconsider, Sir Edward. My family has lived on this land for many generations.
By the way,
and to be told we must leave our own
for those of you
home is
watching
too
this,
much to bear.
you may want to put the kids
Alice,
to bed
my
because I'm not
wife,
going to
whom
use...
you have met,
With this game being
is
rated M, I'm
beside
also not
herself
going to use
with
some
grief.
not so
We
nice
have
language, especially if there's
nowhere
jump
else to
scares.
go. I
So
beg
if you don't want
look
you want your
inside
kids hearing the
heart
language, yeah,
and
put them to
allow
bed
us to
or
remain.
don't let them watch the video or whatever that you want to do. But yeah, just saying. Just warning you ahead of time. So that way you can't hold me responsible if
Just bits and bobs.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so and there we go.
This castle certainly has its secrets.
Okay.
It looks very precise, accurate. A lot of work went into this. There's a bit missing. Hold on. There.
Okay.
Stop your whining. Stop your whining.
Interesting. What the fuck just happened?
Goodness, what is that? Oh no.
Wait!
Oh, there's that kid again. Oh Christ, what the fuck?
The boy! Did you see him? Where did he go?
What did I tell you about disturbing me in my study?
Oh shit.
Are you all right, sir? What happened? What happened, David?
What in the actual fuck?
The boy. There was blood. And he pushed him down.
Who? Who do you think you saw?
There's some evil fuckery going on here.
Him.
What did you just say, sir?
It's all right.
You're like your father. You can see them too, can't you?
I've been babbling in my sleep since I was a child. It's nothing to worry about. Poor girl is scared out of her wits.
Of course, sir. Sorry, sir.
My father. What did he think he saw?
It ain't my place to say, sir. But
Go on.
begging your pardon, sir. You should go. This place, it drove your father mad.
Drove him? Did he say what or whom he saw?
I'm sure I don't know, sir.
Best not push her too hard. She's scared enough of me already. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
It's Ailsa, sir. Ailsa Cranon. Oh, and Master Andrew asks if you would join him in the library. After breakfast, of course.
Thank you, Miss Cranon.
Alright.
Get a hold of yourself, David.
There we go.
Were these apparitions what drove my father from the castle when he was young? Were they what drew him back? He must have found something in the family chronicles he spoke of. Nobody else saw the boy or the old man who looked like my grandfather Edward. But it felt real, more even than the daydreams that plagued my childhood. I don't remember ever seeing that boy. A faded memory, perhaps? As far as I know, I'd never been to this castle before.
Because the boy was your father. That's what I'm starting to think. That was your father as a kid.
Elsa knows more than she wants to tell me.
Of course, and I gotta try and remember
Aye,
where.
and once you're done in the kitchen, go and clean up the cellar. The spiders have made a nest down there. A big one, too. They're crawling everywhere. Master David, nice of you to grace us with your presence.
Anything I can do to brighten up your morning, Angus?
I've had the staff prepare some of the finest Scottish delicacies for you. Black pudding, haggis, scrambled eggs with deer brain. And bacon? I shot the deer myself, in the local woods.
Oh, did you now?
Mother was never a fan of dishes made from entrails. In this case, she'd be missing out. That was delicious. Thank you.
I'm sure our local specialities must seem peculiar to one raised as you were.
I was raised in India. My spectrum of peculiar has quite a range.
Alright, well.
Yes, Master David?
You've worked for the family all your life?
Yes, Master David. Saved my time serving in Swaziland.
You served in South Africa?
Oh, indeed, sir. During the Boer War. But Sir Edward intervened and I was able to return unharmed from that most futile conflict.
Interesting.
May I ask, the maid, she seems nervous, almost afraid of me.
She's afraid of everything.
You don't think much of her?
I do not, sir. And, if I may be so bold, one of Lady Gordon's earrings has gone missing.
You suspect the maid?
Not my place to say, Master David.
Oh,
Yet I
just
think
spit
you
it out.
Just did say. If I gave him the earring, he'd use it as an excuse to torment the maid. Not that I'd ever gain his trust. He's clearly loyal to Lady Margaret. How many staff are there?
Nowadays, only myself, the maid, and Rory the gardener. I suppose you could include the lawyer, too, if that is work?
Not many for such a big house.
If you felt like hiring more staff, I would not complain, sir. But of course, not everyone is suited to work in this house.
Well,
Alright.
good day to you.
Indeed, sir.
Okay, I think I've done everything I can do there. Let's see. Forgot what's in here. Main hall, okay. Okay, what's in here? Oh, wait a minute. What's this?
Miss Crannan? I think you may have lost this.
Oh, sir! Oh, thank you, sir. I only wanted to see how it looked in the mirror. I didn't mean to. I was scared to tell her ladyship. Oh, she can have such a temper.
What are you going to do now?
If I can sneak it into the salon, maybe her ladyship will think she lost it there herself.
From what I know about her, I very much doubt her ladyship will. Isn't that used for transporting cooked food? Why is there blood in it?
Ugh, the wee scunner thought it would be funny to put one of his dead beasties in it to fear me. He should keep them in the cellar and... Sorry, sir. I'm speaking out of turn.
Did you ever talk to my father?
I was serving here when he... That is to say,
Go on, please.
I didn't think it'd be proper, sir. Lady Margaret said... Oh, sorry, sir. I must get on with my work.
She's as scared of Margaret as she is of the butler. Poor girl. Would you like me to escort you to the cellar?
Wouldn't be proper to ask the owner of the house to do that, sir.
Well, I'm not the owner yet. And you didn't ask.
Very kind of you, sir.
Happy to help. I'll let you know when I'm ready to accompany you down there. You said my father saw things.
I don't want to talk about it, sir.
What happened to my father here?
I'm sorry, sir. You're not like the rest of them here. Oh, sir, there's things you should know, but I really need this job.
She knows something, but how can I convince her to trust me? I shall leave you to your work.
Alright, so walk out of this room. Alright, so the next stop is the library. Just gotta remember how to get there. I'm just gonna go upstairs. Go up the stairs. If memory serves me correctly, I think it's in here. Ah, yes. I thought I was supposed to find what's his name here. Okay, I guess not yet. Well then. In that case, I shall get out of here. Trying to remember. Is this where I just came from or not? I don't remember. Might have been. Wait, what's in here? What's over here? Okay.
This'll make it easier to carry. The boy. It must be. But I need to be sure. Perhaps the names are on the back. What's this? Looks like it's drawn in blood?
What the hell is this shit? Oh god. About to have some shit go down here, guys. Yeah, the language I use in my videos also depends on the game I'm playing. So like I said, in the case of what? Oh, okay, that's what I gotta do. Okay. Whoa, what the fuck was that? It's like a game like this that's rated M, I'll swear while making videos of it, like Madden, like sports games that are like something kids can play. I don't. I try not to swear too much, if at all. So.
Regardless of what I told Miss Cranon, these visions are like nothing I've ever experienced before, and they're getting worse.
All right. So, get out of this room. Well, wait a minute, what the hell?
A sign of modernity. Even in ancient houses like this. A sign of modernity.
Oh, okay.
Even in ancient
so
houses like
it doesn't
this.
actually let me do anything. Okay, never mind. So. Go back this way. Wait, or was this the room I was... Wait, did I... Is this the room I was in the one time? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what rooms I was in already. Somebody will probably be cursing me in the comments, being like, "You idiot, you already went in there." Oh, yep, I was already in here.
Talking to me makes her very nervous, and I have nothing to ask her right now.
Okay, so I will just get out of here since... Alright, so it was that side I went into. Okay, so now the other side I didn't go to that one room. Okay. So with that being the case... Okay, so I didn't go into this room down here. Alright. Oh wait, okay, so I was... This is the room I was already in. Okay, hey, wait a minute.
Smoking a pipe? I thought that would be beneath her station.
Okay.
Lady Margaret.
David?
May I first apologize for my strange behavior last night? It's just that...
Think nothing of it. You are obviously tired from your travels. Least said, soonest mended.
I saw an old photograph of a boy in the other room. Something tells me she wouldn't be happy if she knew I had it in my pocket.
Ah, that was taken in 1894. Young Johnny, your father.
You can remember the exact year?
It's a funny thing when you reach my age. You can remember dates from decades ago.
But not what you had for breakfast.
Maybe others can't.
Okay.
This may seem like an unusual question.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't, dear boy.
Have I ever been here before? Is it possible I visited as a child and can no longer remember?
Oh no, you are a stranger to these walls.
And I have a feeling you prefer it stayed that way. What kind of man was my grandfather?
Oh, he was magnificent. He was handsome, so handsome, and caring.
Caring enough to knock a defenseless child down the stairs.
All was so very different when he was around.
Who, may I ask, were the others in the picture?
That would be your Aunt Clara, and your late great-grandmother, the last true Countess of Scahandew House. And my dear Edward, of course.
I noticed my father had a scar on his face. How did that happen?
Falling from a tree, perhaps? I can't recall. But your father was a clumsy child.
Can't recall. But you remember the date the photograph was taken?
Yeah, you're lying, you dumb bitch.
The maid. She seemed to be acting strangely, like she was frightened of me.
Yes, well, she's a simple sort, that one. She has probably heard of the curse of the Gordons the locals like to whisper about.
Curse? What curse?
Just a peasant superstition. I would guess she was worried you'd show the same displays of unpredictable violence as your father did.
I never knew my father to be the violent type.
Oh, there are many things you do not know about your father. This is his doing.
What? But how?
I'd rather not discuss it, David. And that maid should really keep her mouth shut and locate the earring she lost. She's like a magpie with shiny, expensive things.
I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes. Oh, and David, the master of the house needs to respect the privacy of those under his roof. Even your father understood that. Sometimes a cabinet is locked for a reason.
A cabinet? I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I don't know anything about it.
I see. Never mind, then.
Maybe you want to have something to ask her about.
Alright, so... Alright, so we'll get out of here. Okay, so that's what that room is. Okay, so what's over here? Okay, so this is the library, and he's still not here. Wait a minute.
David, apologies for not being here to greet you. As the telephone in the castle is not working due to the recent storm, I have had to journey to the village to communicate with my office. Upon my return, I shall show you to the chapel where you can pay your respects to your father. Yours, Andrew Harrison.
Or maybe I'll just head to the chapel myself, just as soon as the weather clears.
Okay. So... Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute. So now I've had other shit happen. I wonder what happens.
Definitely the man I saw last night. But how? Grandfather Edward died before I was even born. Then he'd be in his 70s if he was still alive.
Interesting. Okay, so... anything in here I can do? Apparently not, so... Perhaps now I have nothing to do but go escort the maid down to the cellar. Wait. This side I think was the Was this the right room? I think it was. Yep.
Talking to me makes her very nervous, and I have nothing to ask her right now.
Okay, so it's not time for me to do that yet. Okay, so... I'm trying to think what else I can do. I've talked to Margaret, I've talked to...
Shall we?
Oh, okay, that's what I do. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna follow her, I guess. Where'd she go? Oh crap, I lost her. Where'd she go? Oh, there you are.
How cruel of Mr. McKinnon to send her down here alone. Harsh as it may seem, a proper serving of fire is the only way to get rid of such a widespread infestation. How cruel of Mr. McKinnon to send her down here alone. Let's see what we can find down here. This is as close as I get. Otherwise, I'll have them crawling all over me. I have to find a way to eliminate them altogether. Harsh as it may seem, a proper serving of fire is the only way to get rid of such a widespread infestation. This is as close as I get. Otherwise, I'll have them crawling all over me. I have to find a way to eliminate them altogether.
Alright, so apparently that's not what I do, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to
Not the most hygienic workstation. A hunting map. Looks like they've been poaching outside the Gordon estate. Ooh, a lot of blood for just one animal. Looks fresh.
Master Eddie's work. He and Mr. McKinnon put it here earlier. Poor beastie.
Eddie. Another family member I've yet to meet.
Alright, so that's where we came down at, is right there. Alright, so
Raw spirit. Not particularly palatable, but good for cleaning and magic tricks.
wait a minute, what's this?
The water of life. Some of these whiskies are from local distilleries.
Interesting, okay.
Step right up.
Sir? What are you... Oh my! Oh, that's amazing! Does that not hurt?
No, a little trick I learned in India.
Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry, did that scare you, Elsa? I didn't think... Huh.
You motherfucker.
And you are?
Edward Mallory. You may call me Edward III.
So this is Cousin Eddie. He seems
Welcome to my castle.
as terrible as the rest of them. My castle indeed. Pleased to meet you, Eddie. So, your parents would be my aunt and uncle Clara and Victor. Are they...
Dead. Dead as doornails, the pair of them.
Lovely. You've lived here all your life, so you would have met my father.
Only after he lost what marbles he had left. If it were up to me, I'd have locked him up in the loony bin a bit sooner.
Locked him up?
So what are you doing down here anyway?
There's a line between honesty and rudeness that Cousin Eddie doesn't seem to recognize. I was helping Miss Cranon.
Oh, why didn't you ask me?
Excuse me, sir. Sirs, I really have to go.
Leaving so soon? Was it something I said?
I don't like this fucking guy.
They all tend to act like that in the presence of nobility.
You said something about a loony bin?
I did. Oh. Oh, you don't know.
Well,
Well, never you mind. I have an animal to prepare.
I'm getting very tired of everyone in this house avoiding my questions.
I'm gonna have to start killing people. Or that's what I'd like to do, but I don't think this game's gonna give me that option, sadly. At least not yet.
There's something you should know, sir. Something important. I overheard them talking, and
You're paid to work, not chat. Get to it, girl.
Sorry, Mr. McKinnon.
Who the fuck are you, you
Library
piece of
after
shit?
dinner.
At last. I might get some answers.
I really fucking hate that guy. I want to kill that bastard. God. Dickheads. Where the fuck is that motherfucker? You piece of shit. That fucking butler infuriates the fucking shit out of me. Swear to God. I just want to walk up to him and slit his goddamn throat. Like, fuck off, you piece of shit. Alright, you back yet? Of course you're not. Why would you be? Alright, so there's nothing here for me to do, it doesn't look like. I like games like this where you can just kind of explore and try to figure things out. Oh shit, here we go with this again. Go out this door. So the weather looks better, so I might just actually get out of here. Alright. Okay, anything in here I can do again? Nothing there, okay. Anything here that I didn't see before? No, nothing, okay. So Okay, so apparently there's nothing there for me to do. Alright, just give me a moment. Okay. So... Alright, so can I go up this door now? No. Okay. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to get to... Alright, so... Wait. No, okay. Alright, so I gotta figure out how I can get out of here from here. So is there a way... One bites the dust. Sorry, there's a radio playing in the background, that's why I was singing that. Sorry about that. Alright, so... What's in here? I know I've been in there before, but I forgot what was in there. Alright, so I've already... Alright, so that leads me there. So now I've seen a couple more people. Is there anything I can talk to her about?
Maybe you want to have something to ask her about.
Okay, I guess not. Alright, so then. Oh, wait a minute, what's that? Okay, so there's gotta be a way to get out that door somehow. I just gotta figure out how. Okay, so I think it's this side I gotta go into. Wait a minute, what's this? Aha! Here we go.
Finally, some fresh air.
Alright, so where I want to go, I think, is up there.
Master David.
You could tell it was me.
Your footsteps. I ken the walk of everyone here.
Wow, that's rather incredible.
Rather fucking creepy.
Aye, that it is, laddie. That it is. I hear better than most. See more than most and all.
Father had a similar toolbox. Back when he still fixed things around the house.
Is there still anything?
Father had a similar toolbox.
Okay.
Back when he still fixed things around the house.
Yes, that's all there is to that. Okay, so... Alright, so...
Nobody left to mourn the dead, or care for their graves, it seems.
Alright, so... Oh, wait, what's this? Anything? No? Okay. Oh, wait, what's in here? What's over here? What is this? No? Nothing? Okay.
Locked with a padlock. Andrew will have a key, but I'm not keen on waiting for his return. Locked with a padlock. Andrew will have a key, but I'm not keen on waiting for his return.
So... Oops. Okay, so... Apparently... I got to try... Oh, wait a minute, what the...
I've seen this before. In the painting. This is the grave I saw in that waking dream or whatever it was. The grave my father buried something in as a boy. Who's buried here? If I could just... Ah, these vines are too thick. I need something to cut through these.
Alright, so... Oh, the toolbox! Okay.
May I borrow your bolt cutter?
Maybe. If I ken what you need it for.
The graves. I would like to tidy them up. That way I can pay my respects properly.
Is that a fact? Why's that then?
They are my family. They deserve to be remembered.
Fair enough, laddie. Just grab it yourself, will ye?
There we go.
When you talked about what they did to my father, what did you mean?
He shouldn't have come back. You cannot go through what he did as a bairn and no be sick.
So his hospitalization was justified then?
Not for me to say. Before you think of putting down roots here, you should think on what the poison grown here did to your father. You can?
No, not really. The graveyard. Is it a family plot?
Aye. No matter how high and mighty, all the Gordons end up there.
A cheery thought. It's a shame we do not have the means to properly care for the graves.
Why bother? His bones and food for worms.
You wouldn't have to have a chapel key, would you?
Ain't set a foot in there for years, and I don't intend to either.
That'll be a no, then. May I borrow your bolt cutter?
Maybe. If I ken what you need it for.
I told you I want them. That's all you need to know.
Is it no? Let me tell you this, son. Your name may be on some scrap of paper someplace, but this here belongs to Lady Margaret, and always will, until it's her turn to join them in the groom.
Yeah, whatever. I already have your bolt cutters, fuckface.
I'd better have a look at the grave from the painting before sunset.
Alright, so... Oh wait, right here.
Better. Cecilia Shaw Nee Gordon. Aunt Cecilia. Now, let's see if there's something really buried in here. Another piece of the castle model. Another part of the model, and it's stained with what seems to be old blood. Why did Father bury this when he was a child?
I don't know.
How could I have known that something was buried here? I don't remember Father ever telling me about this grave. Father must have buried the chapel piece here for a reason when he was a boy. But why? And whose blood is it stained with?
Alright, well. Mash the button, mash. Okay, there we go.
Being the chronicle of the family Gordon, as laid down by Sir Drummond Gordon, the year of our Lord, 1413.
Local legend speaks of this particular glen as being inhabited from time immemorial. Enigmatic, elaborately carved Pictish stones stand as timeless evidence of this. As for the locals, they appear prideful of the counsel they delight in giving to visitors. Traveler, beware.
Uh-huh. Right.
The Celtic peoples arrived in this place like a great beast, bringing with them the bloodlines that would eventually spawn the Gordon clan. Using their superior numbers, knowledge, and machines of war, they swiftly conquered the primeval Picts. With them, they brought too their religion and druid clerics. The magics these wise men used did shape forever the lands, even until this present day. It is said that the sempiternal burden our family carries rose at that time. 'Tis well recorded how the Empire of Rome did fail to tame the wayward Scots, that they did even raise a barrier to protect their mighty empire. What is seldom told is the truth behind their defeat. Our ancestors drew upon ancient powers to aid their victory, powers not easily fathomed by the fragile human mind. This aid did come at the greatest of costs, a debt as yet unsettled, a price we will continue to pay until the last Gordon passes to dust.
Uh-huh.
For the centuries, we Gordons made the land our own. Others did bow to us, as we kept the secrets of Skahandu, the secrets of the Black Mirror. Even as tragedy and madness did fester in our foundations, we held fast and steered the land through vile English attack and worse. In time, the Gordons and the land became one.
Interesting.
Some pages have been ripped out. The only thing left seems to be some kind of family oath.
In blood we are bound to the land we protect. To the truths we alone may conceal. I shall forfeit my life. Lest my clan should suffer, I shall forfeit my spirit to hold the darkness at bay. In blood we are bound till the day of the reckoning.
Where's the call coming from?
What the hell? Okay. Interesting. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, just I hold the
Is
button.
this
Okay.
what madness feels like? It can't be real.
What the hell was that? Okay, interesting. Wait, what the fuck?
All this looks like the bottom of a lake. What are you trying to show me?
Oh shit. Oh wait. Whoa. Oh, this is some trippy shit. What the hell? What was I supposed to do there? Alright, so... Alright, so get these plants out of here.
Better. Cecilia Shaw Nee Gordon. Aunt Cecilia. Now, let's see if there's something really buried in here. Another piece of the castle model. Another part of the model. And it's stained with what seems to be old blood. Why did Father bury this when he was a child? How could I have known that something was buried here? I don't remember Father ever telling me about this grave. Father must have buried the chapel piece here for a reason when he was a boy. But why? And whose blood is it stained with?
Yes, very interesting questions indeed. Alright, so... Apparently I do have to come over here and, or do I? Do I?
The place is crumbling. Not the safest spot to pray.
Okay.
Being the chronicle of the family Gordon, as laid down by Sir Drummond Gordon, the year of our Lord, 1413.
Local legend speaks of this particular glen as being inhabited from time immemorial. Enigmatic, elaborately carved Pictish stones stand as timeless evidence of this. As for the locals, they appear prideful of the counsel they delight in giving to visitors. Traveler, beware.
Are you supposed to read them in that order? Yes, so.
The Celtic peoples arrived in this place like a great beast, bringing with them the bloodlines that would eventually spawn the Gordon clan. Using their superior numbers, knowledge, and machines of war, they swiftly conquered the primeval Picts. With them, they brought too their religion and druid clerics. The magics these wise men used did shape forever the lands, even until this present day. It is said that the sempiternal burden our family carries rose at that time.
Okay.
'Tis well recorded how the Empire of Rome did fail to tame the wayward Scots, that they did even raise a barrier to protect their mighty empire. What is seldom told is the truth behind their defeat. Our ancestors drew upon ancient powers to aid their victory. Powers not easily fathomed by the fragile human mind. This aid did come at the greatest of costs. A debt as yet unsettled. A price we will continue to pay until the last Gordon passes to dust. For the centuries, we Gordons made the land our own. Others did bow to us, as we kept the secrets of Skahandu, the secrets of the Black Mirror. Even as tragedy and madness did fester in our foundations, we held fast and steered the land through vile English attack and worse. In time, the Gordons and the land became one.
Interesting.
Some pages have been ripped out. The only thing left seems to be some kind of family oath.
In blood we are bound to the land we protect. To the truths we alone may conceal. I shall forfeit my life. Lest my clan should suffer, I shall forfeit my spirit to hold the darkness at bay. In blood we are bound till the day of the reckoning.
Where's the call coming from? Is this what madness feels like? It can't be real. All this looks like the bottom of a lake. What are you trying to show me?
Okay, apparently not. Oh, I see. Supposed to... Okay. I know what I did wrong now. Okay. Okay. Just gotta examine the thing right when it prompts you. Okay, I gotcha now. Okay. I was wondering what you did there. Now I got it. Okay, I'm gonna end this video here for now, and I'll be back in the next video.